afternoon. Welcome to Tin Barn Farm. Hi, George. So today I wanted to talk to these boys about the 24th of July rodeo. And George lost 2 teeth. Look at that. What do you think, George?
Good.
Good? The tooth fairy finds you?
Not my wrapped one.
Not yet?
Yeah.
Cool. Pioneer Day is a celebration of the saints from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints arriving in the Salt Lake Valley, July 24th, 1847. This is when Brigham Young and one of the first groups arrived in the Salt Lake Valley to settle there to avoid persecution from back east. So our church celebrates this day with a lot of fun activities. We do dances, rodeos, and have a lot of fun. But the main thing is families get together and celebrate and commemorate the coming in to the Salt Lake Valley. It is a very special time of year and it's a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun happens on the 24th. The family loves it. So I hope you enjoy this.
How to shoot one, hang with him, Owen. Owen's going to put on the ride, I think. Atta boy, he's showing him how to ride these guys. You're good, get off of him. There you go, let's give him a big round of applause. There's a heck of a ride.
George, what are you doing here, buddy?
I'm gonna ride a cafe.
Yeah?
Yep.
Show me how. Yeah? Is that gonna work? Be ready for this little guy. You got it, George! You got it, buddy!
George Wilhelm just about ready.
Feel free to crash it, because he's just a little guy. Go! Good job, Georgie! Hey! Come here! Come here! Come here! Hey, look at that! You did good. Oh, you did good. All right, well, George, why did you ride a calf in the rodeo?
Because all the sheep were full, so I wanted to ride a calf.
So, in your words, how did it happen? I mean, how did it go?
Good.
What happened?
Mine was the biggest calf.
She was big, wasn't she? So, did you stay on very long?
Kind of.
Kind of? You did good, I think. Did it scare you?
Yes.
Are you going to do it again?
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. What are you doing here, Bubba?
Riding the calf?
Yeah? What? Huh? You hook and rake? Yeah. I gotta go catch this.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. So stay tuned and watch.
Stay tuned and watch till the end.
Johnny, you ready? Get that cap up. First.
Johnny Wilhelm. Johnny.
What do you think, buddy? What do you think?
It was fun.
That was fun.
Tin Barn Farms, over and out.
Did good. All right, Johnny. Why did you ride in the rodeo?
Kind of just thought it'd be fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
So what was the best part, you think?
Probably, I don't know.
You don't know? It was raining. You looked good. You rode pretty good. You rode out there, but you got a little over the top, over the head, and what happened then?
Got me off.
Yeah. So next time you got to sit up a little straighter and lean back a little bit more on.
Yeah. It was bucking and I was throwing myself back and forth, and then once it got me up, and then I didn't come back, and that's when it got me off.
Got you off, huh?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So good job, guys. I'm both proud of you. You both rode good in the rodeo. So what do you say?
Tin Barn Farms over and out.
It's a learning experience. Tin Barn Farms over and out.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Look at that freaking.
All right.
So what's up, buddy? How'd you do out there?
I don't know, like crap.
Huh?
Didn't do good.
Yeah?
Our cinch was too short.
Was it?
Yeah, so we couldn't get it tightened.
Why not?
Because Talon tightened it before we started and it was too tight.
You guys did awesome. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
What do you think, buddy?
That was a fun little event there. You did a good job.
Here we go. Back second.
Hello. Welcome to Tin Barn Farm. I'm John Wilhelm.
I'm Andy. I'm Talon.
These are my two oldest boys, and we had a pretty cool weekend for the 24 celebration, going to a rodeo, and these guys did something that I was too chicken to ever do. So I'm going to let them tell you about it. So Andy, tell me about the rodeo.
So, we decided, well, I wanted to ride a bronc in Snowflake, but they were all full, so I decided to go ride a bull in St. John's, and Talon chose to do it with me. Honestly, I couldn't tell you why I wanted to ride the bull, just so I could say I did it, basically. But yeah, so we ended up riding bulls in St. John's.
So they have never ridden a bull ever. You got to see this. You got to see what they did.
Nice job, good job. That's a good score.
Got it, boy. Get it.
Down, get off of it. Step off. Whoa, this is not like this like a horse.
What an amazing job. So tell me what you were thinking while you were sitting on that bull, Talon. You rode first.
Yeah, so, man, when I went down to get in the chute, went to get on him in the chute, they opened the gate. As soon as they opened the gate, he just laid down. And so they closed the gate back up, and we were trying to get him back up on his feet. And then finally, when he got on his feet, they opened the chute, and he came out, and I remember thinking, man, I gotta stay on for 2.5 seconds because this cute girl said she'd be my girlfriend if I did. So I was just holding on for dear life for 2.5 seconds, and I figured it was 2.5 seconds, and I was still sitting upright. So I figured, why not go for 8? And I was riding him, and I started to kind of come off the side. I felt my feet start to get loose, started to come off, and heard the buzzer go. So I just hopped off him. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was neat.
What was the score?
It was 75.
So 75, and that took second place. First time bull rider took second place out of 75. It's pretty good. So Andy, so part of the lead up to this, the stock contractor who owns these bulls, I was behind the chutes with them, and I hear him coming saying, "Hey, I've heard there's 2 people here that's first time riders. Where are they?" And they pointed him to these 2. And I remember him telling the other cowboys to shut up and to listen to you, to listen to him. Says, don't, just be quiet. And he took you guys under his wing, and he set both of them on the bull, pulled both their ropes, and this is the owner of the bull. So I don't know the guy's name, but
John.
His name was John. Well, it's a good name. So John, he was awesome, and kudos go out to him and all the cowboys behind there. I'd never been behind the chute, never experienced that. The camaraderie behind the chute, every cowboy was backing everybody there. I'd never seen that. And a good friend of ours named Derek, he offered a prayer just as the tensions were getting really tight back there, getting ready to go, and it was a cool prayer. And he talked about, asked the Lord to turn our fears into aggression, and that we could glorify the Lord through riding these bulls, and it was awesome. So Andy, you got on a bull, big old horns, and I could see you're a little nervous. Tell me about it.
I was really nervous the day before. I was a little scared to get on it. I just didn't know what was gonna happen. But once I got down in the chute and was sitting on the bull, everything just like went away. It's kind of like a wrestling match. All your adrenaline is focused into one spot, and it's kind of disappointing because I think they forgot to flank my bull, and it didn't buck too hard, but it still bucked a little bit. So.
Well, you looked good on the ones that he did buck. You looked like a professional there. And in true Andy fashion, he broke the bull. He just went out there and he rode it until it quit bucking, and he climbed off. So I was pretty proud of him, and he had the option for a re-ride because the bull ran out and stopped. He got a 55, right?
65.
65? 65, but the bull stopped, so he was optioned to re-ride. So talk that through. What were you thinking?
I kind of went to ride a bull just to say I did, because I don't know, I just kind of like what Talon says, just want something to do in my bucket list, you know. And the bull that they were giving me a re-ride, it's probably about up to about right here on my ribs, little mini bull, and they've been talking about him because I was behind the chutes the night before too, and they were talking about that bull. He said they were mean and he'll get you if you don't get out of there quick, and I didn't feel like dying or getting hurt, so I didn't really take it. It was also raining and I was cold, so I didn't take the re-ride. But
Probably very smart. So
Yeah.
boys, what do you think? Would you do it again?
yeah, probably 100%.
Probably. Is it something that you want to make a career out of?
Probably not. If I could make a career out of it, yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen, so probably not. Might just do it for fun here and there.
It was fun. It was a unique feeling behind the chutes. I'd never thought that it would be back there. Most bull riders I've been around are cocky and arrogant, and back there behind the chute, they were all about each rider that was going out, and I thought that was pretty cool. So kudos go out to the bull riders. So anyhow, I thought it was fun.
Yep,
You too?
it was awesome.
Close it out.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and Tin Barn Farms over and out.
Well, good morning and welcome to Tin Barn Farm. It's the 24th of July weekend celebration. We had a really good time dancing at the dance last night and also rodeo. And I'm gonna drive around and I'm gonna show you some of the rain. Our prayers have been answered. We have had tremendous rain this past week and our ponds are full and filling, and I mean, just water running everywhere and it's looking really, really good. So come along with me and I'll show you some water, and things are greening up around here. Just gorgeous. As we pan around the homestead here, there's a big pond behind there. I don't believe that one's going to be full because we have to divert water into it. But as we go out to the main field here, you can see the dikes down there we've backed up water against. That's water that is all come from this field and run. There's another pond right there. You can see that it's full, but all the water out in the field. So I'll give you some more looks at that.
We are out on the homestead, and we have, if you can see this water behind me, it's backed up quite a bit. We're standing on a dike. We put these dikes in to back up water to save water here for it to soak in better, because we like to dryland farm. And behind us you can see another one at the far end of that field, same thing. So the one down there doesn't have as much water as this one does. So we're still scheduled to have some more rain and some more runoff. So I'm going to turn loose this water into back here. We're going to let it all go. That way, because this front one's going to catch more water if it runs again. So, and a back one I think can handle all of what this one has. So anyways, we're going to turn it loose here, and you can see this pipe. This pipe's a stand pipe. It goes down in 90s and comes out right down here. You can see it right down here. That's a drain. So we're going to turn it loose. All right, so we're going to turn this loose here by just pulling this down. So that's the water moving. Pulled that out, and it'll drain this down. It'll probably take a couple hours, maybe longer. Hopefully it'll drain down enough to where it won't. We don't want the water to breach this dike down through here. We don't want it to breach it. I don't want to turn loose that water that quick. So we'll drain this down and take it from here. What do you think of all this water, big guy?
It's good that we've gotten a good rain, but there's a lot of water out here.
Yeah. Man, this pond, that is a lot of water in there. We haven't diverted any water into this. This is all just from right here off the road and the hill behind us. All right, so since we have a lot of water running in the creek here, or not a lot, but we're going to want to fill this pond up here. So these boys are going to put the dam in. So they got the pipes in. The pipes go in down there, and that's what holds the boards in place. And so they're going to put more boards stacked up here to back the water up. So this is the first one that puts in. It has a Tyvek to help seal it off. So I'm headed over to the barn, and I can see water all the way out, all over. There's lots and lots of water from this
day. I mean, things are really cranking over here. I'm literally driving through a lake. It's probably the most water I've ever seen through this place here. So some of this stuff was plugging this big old culvert up over here. I found this lizard, whiptail lizard, in the middle of that stuff right there, poking his head up.
What do you say, big guy?
The buffaloes are running.
A hoghead for 30 years is what I've been. Down the St. Louis railroad track, there and back again. Sounds pretty dull, I know it's hard for me to grin.